Oh yeah, I'm back. This is your main man, Mr. K. You dig it? Baton Rouge Mayor. And I'm back with a couple hot ticks of these motherfucking politics. Hit that motherfucking subscribe button, nigga. Oh, look, America. Jeff Landry need to be locked the fuck up and kicked in his motherfucking ass. He trying to suppress the fucking vote of the black people so we won't be able to vote. Fuck Jeff Landry. Kick him in his ass. Put the handcuffs on him. Lock his...
Petitioners have until October to get the signatures they need, but if you take a look behind me, the work has already begun. These are people from all over, Jefferson Parish, Orleans Parish, Plaquemines, signing a petition that is a recall against Governor Jeff Landry. The recall effort needs 600,000 valid signatures from Louisiana registered voters to move forward.
We're about to celebrate our 250th birthday as a country, and the last thing I want to see are moves that bring us back, anti-democratic moves.
The petition was started by 2 Baton Rouge residents last week. They say the recall effort stems from what they call a pattern of actions and public statements that undermine fair representation.
Oh, look, America. I just seen Donald Trump getting off Marine One. The son of a bitch came and walking a straight line. I hope that bitch croaked right now. I hope that bitch died right now. Put the handcuffs on him and Jeff Landry and lock both of them.
Biden's not the only one who slipped up. Donald Trump accidentally stumbled up the stairs of Air Force One as he was making his way to Camp David. Minutes later, Secretary of State Marco Rubio also tripped. Any coincidence?
Oh, look, America. Donald Trump can't even walk in a straight line. The son of a bitch is in cognitive decline and his health is declining. He don't know what the fuck he's doing. We need to hurry up and put the handcuffs on this son of a bitch and lock his motherfucking ass up. Watch this shit.
We saw Donald Trump getting off of Marine One earlier in the week. He cannot walk in a straight line.
Look at him, America.
We've seen this.
Look at him.
This keeps on getting worse. Remember last
They
August,
lying to y'all. Look at this nigga, bruh.
Same thing.
He's fucked
Can't
up.
walk in a straight line. Go back to Marine One. Can't walk in a straight line back to the meeting with...
Lock his ass up.
Can't walk in a straight line. I'll show you when Donald Trump was recently with...
Look, America, he got dementia.
...of Japan.
Look how he's standing.
She can't walk in a straight line.
Look at this shit.
Yesterday, couldn't walk in a straight line.
Look.
When he was walking away from the press, going to, again...
Look at him in his pamper. Lock his ass up. Look, America. Donald Trump health is fading. The son of a bitch hands is rotting away. Look at his right hand, America. They done caked so much fucking makeup on it that bitch turned yellow. They don't want to show the sores. We need to lock whoever his motherfucking doctor is up to. Look, America, I'm finna show you something, and you tell me in the comments, do this sound like Donald Trump know what the fuck he doing? He need to be locked the fuck up.
Numbers speak for themselves. If you really get down, you see drug traffic coming into our country is way down, and by sea, by ocean, by the water.
Look.
You know, a lot of people say, "What do you mean by sea?"
Look,
sea like vision.
Look.
Sea.
Lock his ass up.
But,
Look, America, a UFC fighter finna tell Donald Trump that people look at them as animals. Donald Trump is gonna respond to him and say, yeah, you are an animal. I'm telling you, Donald Trump ass is in cognitive fucking decline. Check it out.
How big of a part you were to the UFC coming on and becoming mainstream in the early 90s when nobody would let us and nobody believed in us and they thought we were just absolute animals. And you gave us a chance to fight in your property.
well, they're right about that.
Well, yeah. And somewhat, we just, yeah, I mean, it's truly an honor. It's awesome. It's your birthday. Awesome. It's 5-day. Wonderful to represent this country. These guys aren't from this country, but I'm sure it's an honor for them as well. But I think we'd be 10 years behind if it wasn't for you. And so thank you for that.
Lock his ass up.
And here's Donald.
He's
ended
talking
8
to
wars.
kids.
Nobody else ever ended a war. And the person that won the Nobel
One
Prize.
war.
It's not looking good, Donald. How much longer is this going to even last? We saw Donald Trump getting off of Marine One earlier in the week. He cannot walk in a straight line, and we've seen this. It just keeps on getting worse. Remember last August when Donald Trump met with Putin? Same thing. Can't walk in a straight line. Go back, show Marine One. Can't walk in a straight line. Back to the meeting with Putin on the red carpet. Can't walk in a straight line. I'll show you when Donald Trump was recently with the Prime Minister of Japan, Takaishi. Can't walk in a straight line. Then yesterday, couldn't walk in a straight line when he was walking away from the press, going to Marine One. He's all over the place. Left, right, left, right. I mean, his hands this week all blotched up with makeup.
Like it, but the numbers speak for themselves. If you really get down, you see drug traffic coming into our country is way down. And by ocean, by the water, a lot of people say, what do you mean by sea? Is it sea, like vision? No, it's the SEA. But it's down 97%.
How big of a part you were to the UFC coming on and becoming mainstream in the early 90s when nobody would let us and nobody believed in us and they thought we were just absolute animals. And you gave us a chance to fight in your property.
Well, they're right about that, though.
Well, yeah.
In what way?
We just, it's truly an honor. It's awesome. It's your birthday. Awesome. It's Flag Day. Wonderful to represent this country. These guys aren't from this country, but I'm sure it's an honor for them as well. But I think we'd be 10 years behind if it wasn't for you. And so thank you for that.
Well, Justin, it's great being with you. We just set every record in the book. The economy is going great. I ended 8 wars. Nobody else ever ended a war. And the person that won the Nobel Prize, Maria, she's a good person. She said, I don't deserve this. This deserves to President Trump. There's never been a man that deserves a Nobel. He ended 8 wars, including India, Pakistan, which would have been a nuclear war. 8 of.
And this is what he says about Barack Obama in front of the little children. Here, play this clip.
Each other in the presidential fitness test, but others. And then we had the Obama administration. Wonderful, wonderful person. Barack Hussein Obama. Have you heard of him? We had the Obama administration, which phased out this wonderful tradition of physical fitness. Thank you, Barack, very much. Great job.
Oh, look, America. Don't believe what Donald Trump's stupid ass keeps saying. Donald Trump is in cognitive decline and stupid bitch is melting away. Now, Wednesday, Donald Trump got his punk ass on national TV and said Iran had 48 hours to come up with a new peace plan. Nah, you knew that was going to be a lie. I knew that was going to be a lie. We should have went on ahead and locked his ass up yesterday. But as of now, the Ayatollah motherfuckers just came on motherfucking TV and said they never have been a motherfucking peace deal. They never had motherfucking ceasefire. They never ever told Donald Trump punk ass nothing. They say don't come down a motherfucker straight up mules or they slag it out. So this is what we got to do with Donald Trump and his whole motherfucking administration. Put the handcuffs on him. Kick him in his ass. Now lock his motherfucking ass up in every motherfucking body in the justice system and in the White House and in the Pentagon.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us this Saturday. New threats tonight from President Trump against Iran. In a social post today, the president wrote time is running out on his 10-day deadline to make a deal or open up the Strait of Hormuz. Now, he says, Iran has 48 hours before, quote, all hell will rain down on them. Iran rejecting that ultimatum. Also tonight, new video shows the moment multiple U.S. and Israeli airstrikes hit a bridge in Iran this week. At least 13 people were killed. This as the U.S. military races to find a missing American airman from one of 2 jets shot down by Iran.
Oh, look, America. Now, the reason why the Ayatollah motherfuckers don't want to fuck with Donald Trump because he lied to him last time and told him it was going to be a peace agreement and he bombed them anyway. Now, this is what the motherfucker Ayatollah people just came out and said. Every time a diplomatic solution is on the table, the U.S. opts for a reckless military adventure. Is it a crude pressure tactic or the result of a spoiler once again dumping on POTUS into another quagmire. Them people don't trust Donald Trump. Them people don't trust Marco Rubio, especially his punk ass and Cocaine Pete Hegseth. Put their ass in jail. Now, before you do all that, spin their motherfucking ass around and put the handcuffs on all them son of bitches. Kick them in their ass. Now lock their motherfucking ass up. Pete Hegseth, Marco Rubio, Donald Trump, and the rest of you nasty.
Military victory, but the fake news, guys like you write incorrectly. You're a fake guy, and guys like you write about it incorrectly. We had a total military victory. We knocked out their entire Navy. We knocked out their entire Air Force. We knocked out all of their anti-aircraft weaponry. We knocked out all of their radar. We knocked out all of their leaders, number one, and then we knocked out all of their leaders in the 2nd Division, and we knocked out numerous of their leaders in the 3rd Division, and they're very confused.
Oh, look, America. The Ayatollah motherfuckers already know Donald Trump is trying to fool them. This is what they just said. Venom-like nocturnal scheming and naive euphemism such as a slight slap cannot do nothing to erase the profound disgrace born narcissism, greed, reckless miscalculation, and lawless irresponsibility. The people don't want to hear that shit about Donald Trump talking about a motherfucking peace deal because he done bombed the motherfucking people just like Netanyahu in the motherfucking Israel clique. And speaking of fucking Netanyahu, put the handcuffs on that son of a bitch. Now put the handcuffs on fucking Israel in the clique. Now spit all they motherfucking ass around. Spin them again. Get jiggy with it. Now lock they motherfucking ass up. And every motherfucking body in the motherfucking White House, especially the motherfucking Supreme.
A short time ago, the U.S. military carried out massive precision strikes on the 3 key nuclear facilities in the Iranian regime, Fordow, Natanz, and Esfahan. Everybody heard those names for years as they built this horribly destructive enterprise. Our objective was the destruction of Iran's nuclear enrichment capacity and a stop to the nuclear threat posed by the world's #1 state sponsor of terror. Tonight, I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier.
Oh, look, America. Don't believe that bullshit Donald Trump keep telling them. Everybody, America, the MAGA motherfuckers in the Republican Party got to be some of the stupid son of bitches on God Green's earth. Donald Trump have not solved no wars. He haven't solved any motherfucking wars. The son of bitch just lying and lying and lying. We need to go ahead and put the handcuffs on him. We need to go ahead and spin his pussy ass around. Hold the fuck up. I'll be right back. I'm back, America. Look, America. Donald Trump is so-called where I think he reverse engineered his motherfucking mind to think that he solved 8 or 10 wars when he didn't solve no wars. America, bullshit you not. Put the handcuffs on him and lock his motherfucking ass up. He's a cognitive motherfucking decline. Straight the fuck up.